Welcome to Bullshit TV. I am your host. So on today's docket, we got Kyle Rittenhouse. Kyle Rittenhouse, he on his way back to fuck court. Yes, sir. Kyle Rittenhouse, that was able to go down to Kenosha, or went into Kenosha or the surrounding cities, committed a couple of funerals, and then he got off on it basically. But as of 13 hours ago, AP News reporting, Madison, Wisconsin, a federal judge in Wisconsin ruled Wednesday that a wrongful death lawsuit by the father of the man shot and killed by Rittenhouse during a protest in 2020 can proceed against Rittenhouse police officers and others. So the parents was like, I don't care what the law say. We getting you. You gonna have to pay for something. So while Kyle Rittenhouse out here giving false narratives and shit that for defamation, and he want to go out and sue these people for defamation of character, whoever had any opinion on him. But we know what we saw. We don't care. You sitting there said that you was you was doing a lot of shit. You know what I'm saying? You was out on bail at a bar drinking with the Proud Boys with this sign in your hand. Go look that up, Kyle Rittenhouse. I'm just saying, if you're not a white supremacist and you're not part of the Proud Boys and all that shit, which is hard to believe because I'm pretty sure they the ones that helped you to obtain your lawyer and everything else that came with this trial. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, the parents like, we don't care if you did get off because they see what we see. You got off, bro. You got off. You got lucky. But like I said, you ain't gonna never, bro. This ain't the last time we're gonna hear about you. So I don't know what this means. All I know, well, I do kind of know what it means. I don't know what it means as a whole. You know what I'm saying? I just know Kyle Rittenhouse got that not guilty verdict. He was acquitted. And now that the father of Anthony Hubbard, one of the two men shot and killed by Rittenhouse, filed a lawsuit in 2021 accusing officers of the following for a dangerous situation that violated his son's constitutional rights. Ain't that about a bitch? Y'all talking about got the right to bear arms. See, there y'all go again, infringing upon other people's rights. See, I wish my community knew more stuff like this because we wouldn't just take, a non-guilty verdict. Shit, if you get a non-guilty verdict, we need to go out there and fucking sue you for some type of, discrimination type shit. You know what I'm saying? Some type of infringement upon people's constitutions. I think that's where we need to go because, the same time that, we have our thing about white folks, shit, they don't play around. You ain't just finna tell them no and then just walk home like nothing happened. You feel what I'm saying? So, let me get back to it. His constitutional rights resulted in his death. Anthony Hubbard's father, John Huber, also alleged that Kyle Rittenhouse, who was 17, meaning he was a kid / teenager with a gun, and he went to kill somebody. And the only reason that he got off, in my opinion, is because the judge threw out the charge for the gun because they saying it was a certain length, so the gun charge didn't matter. But if the gun wasn't the implication, wasn't part of the problem, Kyle Rittenhouse wouldn't even have to go through this. But how you gonna throw the gun charge out when this is why he's in court? Because of a gun that he wasn't even supposed to have. And then they trying to say that the gun never crossed state lines. How do we know that? Because from what I've read in the transcripts, that the gun, once this issue happened, the gun wasn't supposed to be in the first place. It was supposed to be at his friend's Black's house and in Black's dad's safe, and it wasn't there. And then they're gonna try to say, "Oh, we kept it in the basement." You think Kyle Rittenhouse didn't had access to? I'm not saying that he had it that day, but you don't think he ain't never crossed the state lines with that gun to go show his friends where he from, go hunting and shit? You don't think he did that? And they said that the gun was not in the safe where it's supposed to be, and the dad was the only one that had the combination. It's two things going on. Either he lying or somebody lying. Point blank period. Yeah, point blank period. Somebody's lying. Because if he was the only one that had the combination to that safe, that gun would still be in the safe. But anyway, it says constitutional rights. Anthony Father Hewitt, who was 17 at the time of the shooting, conspired with law enforcement to cause harm to protesters. Johnny seeking unspecified damages, meaning he can get any type of money. He's not suing for the certain amount of money. This man trying to take everything he can possibly get. You know what I'm saying? Money don't bring your loved ones back, but it's a fucking start. You know what I'm saying? Well, it's not really a start, but we gotta hold these people some type of accountability. Because let's just say Kyle Rittenhouse did get the A-OK from somebody in the community down in Wisconsin to come down there and protect fucking property. But he's not an officer. He's not an officer. He don't have a certificate for first aid. You know what I'm saying? So it's a bunch of shit that just don't make sense in this shit. He should have been at his ass at home watching the shit on the fucking news. And if he really wanted to do something, he would have waited till the next day and then helped clean up whatever the fuck he said he was helping clean up. I believe he only came down there to use that fucking weapon. Not to protect fucking property, is because he was an adolescent. You know what I'm saying? That's why he didn't have the gun in his possession at the fucking time. Well, legally, he wasn't supposed to have that gun in his possession. His friend was supposed to have it. His friend was the guardian over him with that gun. You feel what I'm saying? But no, y'all ain't trying to hear that shit. But yeah, Kyle Rittenhouse going back to court. Then the motherfucker might he tried to get the charges, get the shit thrown out, but it didn't happen. You know what I'm saying? And it's kind of messed up that this is not making worldwide news because he out here, getting mad because he can't go to a brewery because people ain't messing with you, bro. You're a funeral maker, bro. That's all that is, bro. You make funerals. For what? It wasn't even your property, bro. You feel what I'm saying? I see if they was in your city, and then I could probably even see where you coming from. You know what I'm saying? Well, they was in my city and they weren't even in your state, bro. So to me, that's premeditated murder. You feel what I'm saying? So yeah, he back in court for civil rights violations. So hopefully they stick it to him because Kyle Rittenhouse, you ain't getting off on this shit, boy. I'm telling you, you are not getting off on this. You are not getting off on this. You're going to be getting sued and everything else. So while you sitting out here worrying about not being able to go to a brewery rally over there in Texas, you need to worry about this shit, bro. Because people that actually know their rights, like the Karens of the world, but I call them OG Karens or whatever, because they be getting shit done. You know what I'm saying? When it's doing the right thing. Yeah, bro, this ain't the last time you're going to be in court, bro.